Ferrari 355. Timeless, elegant, perfect mix of power and luxury. A 3.5 litre V8 engine, perfectly harmonising with a stunning open gate gearbox. With a top speed of nearly 200 miles an hour, this will go down as one of the best Ferraris ever made. But this one wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. This Ferrari 355 came in from a very good customer of ours, and because it's such a nice example, it sold very quickly. We're taking a deposit on it. That deposit is subject to a health check being carried out. It's been in here for a few days and it's gone dead, which is very frustrating. There is a battery isolator switch, and I've got a feeling Jim, not to throw him under the bus, but I just have, didn't turn off the battery isolator switch. Now, normally you just open the bonnet or the boot and you can jump start it. However, on a 355, it's a little bit more of a laborious process. To get to the battery on a 355 to jump start it, you need to take off the front driver's side wheel, remove a panel in the wheel arch, and that gives you access to the battery. It's about the most convoluted way to get to a battery you could ever imagine. Now, a little bit of Ferrari history for you. This is Luca di Montezemolo, is that right? Yeah. CEO of Ferrari, after the great Enzo Ferrari's death in 1991. Now, why am I telling you this? Because one day, Luca was driving his brand new Ferrari 348 around the streets of Italy, and he was beaten at a set of lights by a Fiat. Yes, a Fiat. And from that moment on, Luca made sure that Ferraris would be powerful. Really powerful. And that gave us this. The 355. This car has a stunning 40-valve, 3.5 litre V8 engine, which produces 375 brake horsepower and revs to a scary 8,500 RPM. This produces a sound which many people say is one of the greatest engine noises ever produced. The 355 represents a moment of peak analog driving, minimal power steering, a beautifully balanced chassis. Combine all these together and you have a perfect balance of man and machine. A true marvel in the history of the prancing horse. But we had a slight issue to tackle before you could hear that engine roar again. First problem, I can't get the wheel skate under there because the wheel's turned. So we need to straighten up the wheel. Right. Oh, interior on this is timeless. Is that straight yet? Yeah. Beautiful, right. Okay, let's not leave the key in it in case for whatever reason it ends up locking itself. Right, it's coming up, isn't it? Okay, so we need to go all the way around. Right, now the car's lifted off the ground, it should just be a case of pushing it into position. Get the front end over that way a bit. There we go. Perfect, we've got plenty of space to work with there. Basically, the battery's behind here. Do you know what I'm going to see? If we can just put the wheel on full lock and get access to it that way. Oh, I don't think so. No chance. Right, we need a jack. I can see the battery, I just can't get to it yet. Unless I can get that off. 22 or 24. I'm going to go with 24. So there's no locking wheel nuts on these wheels, which is handy, because then we don't have to find the locking wheel nut. We need a breaker bar.
What would Matt Armstrong do?
He'd have a toolkit. I've gone to loosen off the wheel nuts, and slight error on my part, we haven't got a breaker bar here. So I need to go and get a breaker bar. We'll get back to our Ferrari in a minute, but before that, let's see what else has been happening. So Sergio's here collecting DB11. We've got the Lexus as part exchange. I've never driven one of these, but
it's amazing. It's the best car I've ever had.
Like a baby LFA.
Mm-hmm.
We've just had something special arrive in part exchange. A Lexus LC500, a car often dubbed the Mini LFA, thanks to its futuristic design and engineering. A concept car brought to life with a hybrid V6 powertrain that balances performance with efficiency. In exchange, the client drove away in a top-end Aston Martin DB11 Volante, an open-top version of Aston Martin's flagship GT. A 4-litre V8 twin-turbo co-developed with AMG, delivering effortless power wrapped in timeless British style. Two very different takes on modern GT, one cutting-edge Japanese sculpture, the other classic British Grand Touring theatre. Here comes your new car around the corner. What's first impressions of the Aston?
I love it. I was looking at when they were cleaning it. It's amazing. The modes are here.
Okay, up there.
Yeah.
Normal, sport, comfort.
That's
But
the
it still stays in hybrid at the moment until you set off?
one. No, not until you're driving.
Okay. So Sergio's come up, he's bought our Aston Martin DB11. He's got this Lexus as a part exchange. I've never driven one of these. So when a part exchange comes in, we just have a quick drive in it. Obviously we check it over visually and then we have a little drive in it to make sure everything feels as it should. This is what he's referring to as a baby LFA. So be interesting to see what it drives like. You can have a good look around the DB11 while we're out. It's come up from Hull this morning, so a couple of hours drive. It's a beautiful day. What do you think so far, Sergio?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I was saying that it's more of a driver's car.
So it is actually an option, keyless entry. It's not like standard with the car.
Yeah.
So to unlock it, obviously you just press it in as normal. So at the moment the car's locked, so we've not obviously done anything. So that's to lock it, that's to unlock it. But to lock it, you just press the other side of the button.
Okay.
Sneaky. It's a bit like Mercedes.
Yeah, it's hidden, yeah. Because there's actually no button there,
Yeah,
yeah?
it literally is. You just push that side of the handle.
Yeah.
But you push that side obviously to open. And then if you come to lock it, just press the other side.
Yeah, excellent.
What an absolutely glorious day to pick up a new Aston Martin.
Actually, yeah, convertible.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, yeah. Very good.
How's everything been for you?
Excellent,
All right.
excellent. Absolutely spot on.
So Sergio was saying before, he saw us, seen some of our YouTube videos, and that was one of the things that kind of
Yes,
over the
yes.
line to get it.
I was doubting between several DB11s, and one of the reasons why I decided to go for yours was your videos.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for your
Thanks to
business.
you.
Obviously, if you ever come in to sell it, we'd love to sell it again. So please get in
Yes,
touch
yes,
with
of
us.
course, yes. I would come to you straight away. You're done.
Really nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so much.
You're more
Really
than
nice to
welcome.
meet you.
Thank you very much.
And
Enjoy.
have a good weekend.
Thank you very much for your business. Drive safe. See you later. If you're looking to sell your car, get in touch with us. Right, first thing, I want to crack these off and then we'll jack it up. Right, they're all cracked off. Now we need to jack it up. That looks like a jacking point to me. While I'm jacking up this Ferrari, it's a good time to point out nearly 80% of you are not subscribed. Please do us a favour, click subscribe and follow along with our journey. It's off. It's off. Voila. Right, we should be able to get to the battery case now. Imagine doing this before a school run on a wet winter's morning. Oh, the battery's gone flat. I'll just just start it. Basically, inside the wheel arch, you've got a panel here, and it's got half a dozen screws securing that in.
I can see what Enzo Ferrari meant when he said, with a Ferrari you pay for the engine, the rest of the car is free.
Yeah. Right. Ah, voila. A battery. Little Noco boost pack. Let's attach these terminals and get some life into it. First, want to make sure we're doing it the right way around. We need to find which is positive, which is negative. Right, positive on the right, negative on the left. Beautiful. This portable battery should, in theory, give the car enough power to get it started. Didn't like that, did it? So normally what we'd expect is the battery to be flicking up the boost pack here. Is the isolator switch on or off? Oh, you've turned it off now, have you? That's weird. So when we turn the isolator switch off, is the car on or off now? As in the isolator switch? Is off, so the car's definitely not going to start. Right, turn the isolator switch on now. Right, so that should be when the car should be able to start. The light should be flashing up the boost pack to say that this battery is feeding that battery. Maybe there's not enough power in this one. After the little boost pack didn't work, I thought maybe the larger one would do the trick. Right, so it's doing the same thing. So I'm not fully understanding this. When the isolator switch is on and the battery should be feeding power to the car, the booster pack is not feeding the battery. And then we turn the isolator switch off so there is no power being fed to the car. Then the booster pack is trying to give the battery some power. So we're going to try with some jump leads off a car. Right, we've pulled this 3 Series in. Just knock it off for now until we connect it up. We're going to run the jump leads off this 3 Series straight onto the battery, give it a little bit more power, see if that works. Right, positives on, negatives on. Do you want to start the BMW? In theory, the battery is connected to the 3 Series that's running. There should be enough power through that into our battery for this to turn over. Ooh, the lights come on. We've got lights on the dashboard. Are we in neutral? Clutch in. Beautiful! Finally been able to get this 3.5 litre V8 fired up and back to life. Just got to get a handful of these screws back in, get the wheel back on, and then let's take it out for a drive. This is an absolute privilege to be in this car. So it's a 3.5 litre naturally aspirated V8, and it revs all the way up to 8,500 revs. So sounds absolutely incredible. This gearbox, the sound it makes when you change gear, the feeling, it's well, as you can see, it puts a smile on my face. This steering wheel is obviously not standard, but it's cool. I like it. It's a nice little, neat little steering wheel. The interior feels of its age, but the cockpit's quite interesting. On the passenger side, it's almost like it's pushed really far back. A lot of these supercars or sports cars have got a really long dashboard that comes out to you. This one's almost quite stubby right up to the windscreen. So that feels a little bit different. Yellow would definitely not be my first choice in most cars, but in this, I actually really like it. Your obvious choice is obviously red, but this car suits the yellow a lot. There's something about these old cars, because they're so kind of analog, the noises, the creaks, the vibrations you might get through, the feedback through the steering wheel, they're just so much more of an event to drive than these modern cars. Obviously modern cars are going to be faster, go around corners quicker, but this just evokes a lot of emotion when you're driving it. Within the Ferrari community, I think the 355 is still considered one of the best Ferraris ever made. I love the fact that it's quite small and compact as well. Modern cars have just gone so big. This feels like you're wearing it almost. It's got a proper naturally aspirated V8, none of this hybrid nonsense. The beauty of something fully analog is that once it's running, you've got a raw mechanical connection. No computers, filters, just engine, gearbox and driver. And the other bonus, you don't need to take it back to a main dealer every time a light comes on or a sensor throws a fault. With modern cars, everything's tied into electronics, diagnostics and software updates. But with something like this, if you've got the right know-how or the right people, you can keep it on the road without being locked into the main dealer. It's quite a high-pitched noise for the V8, the engine. I mean, that's only going up to 6,000 revs. There's another 2,500 revs to go there. It's almost like a high-pitched scream. It's begging you to rev it harder. I love that sound.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I wouldn't get bored of that sound. It's so much more authentic than some of this new stuff that is obviously louder and a completely different noise. But just hearing that note, you know that's the genuine note of a V8 engine. That's how it should sound. Am I grinning?